The eyes of the world are on Ecuador, a nation at the heart of South America, known for its rich culture and breathtaking landscapes. This October, the small South American nation will hold a presidential runoff election. The stakes are high, as the country faces a pivotal decision that could reshape its future. Ecuador stands at a crossroads, grappling with political instability, economic challenges, and widespread social unrest. These issues have left many citizens yearning for change and a sense of direction. The outcome of this election will determine the course of the nation for years to come, influencing not only domestic policies but also Ecuador's role on the global stage. Ecuadorians went to the polls in August, casting their votes in hopes of a brighter future. However, no candidate secured a clear victory, leaving the nation in anticipation of the decisive runoff. The race has now narrowed to two contenders, Luisa González and Daniel Noboa, each vying to lead the country through these turbulent times. These two candidates represent starkly different visions for Ecuador's future, offering contrasting approaches to tackle the nation's pressing issues. Their campaigns highlight the deep divisions within the country, reflecting the hopes and fears of a polarized electorate. The world watches with bated breath, as Ecuador's decision will have implications far beyond its borders. Will Ecuador choose a path towards stability and prosperity, fostering unity and growth for its people? Or will it continue down a road of uncertainty and turmoil, with unresolved challenges threatening its progress? The answer lies in the hands of the Ecuadorian people, as they prepare to make a choice that will shape their nation's destiny. Luisa González represents the legacy of former President Rafael Correa, a leader who left a lasting mark on Ecuador's political landscape. Correa's tenure was defined by ambitious social programs and a strong emphasis on state-led economic policies, which González seeks to revive. She is the candidate for the Revolución Ciudadana Party, a movement deeply rooted in Correa's vision of socialism and equity. González promises a return to Correa's socialist policies, focusing on reducing inequality and expanding access to essential services like healthcare and education. Her focus is on social programs and government intervention in the economy, aiming to uplift the most vulnerable sectors of society. Daniel Noboa offers a stark contrast, representing a new generation of leadership. The young businessman emerged as a surprise contender, leveraging his entrepreneurial background to connect with voters seeking innovation. He ran on a platform of economic reform and job creation, emphasizing the need to modernize industries and attract foreign investment. Noboa appeals to voters weary of corruption and political elites, promising transparency and accountability in governance. He presents himself as a fresh start for Ecuador, with a focus on empowering the youth and fostering innovation. The two candidates couldn't be more different, embodying opposing visions for Ecuador's future. González represents the familiar, albeit controversial past, drawing on the successes and criticisms of Correa's administration. Noboa embodies the hope for change, but with an air of uncertainty, as his lack of political experience raises questions about his ability to deliver. Their contrasting visions have polarized the electorate, leaving Ecuadorians to choose between continuity and a leap into the unknown. Ecuador has been plagued by political instability in recent years. The specter of violence looms large. The assassination of presidential candidate Fernando Villavicencio sent shockwaves through the nation. It underscored the fragility of Ecuador's democracy. The legacy of Rafael Correa casts a long shadow. His supporters praise his social programs and economic policies. His detractors denounce his authoritarian tendencies and corruption scandals. The current political climate is volatile. The outgoing president, Guillermo Lasso, faced impeachment proceedings. The country grapples with a surge in drug trafficking and organized crime. These challenges have left Ecuadorians disillusioned and yearning for stability. Section 4. The October Runoff. A nation holds its breath. The air is thick with anticipation as Ecuadorians prepare to make a decision that will shape their nation's destiny. The October runoff election is a pivotal moment. It is not just another election. It is a crossroads where the hopes and fears of millions converge. It is an opportunity for Ecuador to choose its future. A future that could redefine its place in the world and its identity as a nation. Will the nation embrace the familiar policies of the past? Policies that have provided stability but also faced criticism for stagnation? Or will it take a leap of faith with a new generation of leadership? A leadership that promises innovation and a break from tradition. The outcome is far from certain. The race remains tight, with every vote carrying immense weight in this historic decision. Both candidates are vying for the support of undecided voters. These voters hold the key to tipping the scales in this fiercely contested election. The campaign trail is heating up, with accusations and promises flying from both sides. The tension is palpable as the final days approach. International observers will be watching closely. Their presence underscores the global significance of this election. The world is invested in a peaceful and democratic transition of power in Ecuador. A transition that could set an example for the region. The stakes are high, not just for Ecuador, but for the entire region. The outcome will ripple across Latin America, influencing politics and policies far beyond its borders. Section 5. The dawn of a new era for Ecuador? The outcome of the election will have far-reaching consequences. A González victory could signal a return to Correa-era policies. This could have implications for Ecuador's economy, foreign relations, and social programs. A Noboa win would usher in a new era. His success would depend on his ability to deliver on his promises of economic reform and security. The international community would be watching to see how his presidency unfolds. The Ecuadorian people face a momentous decision. Their choice will shape the destiny of their nation. The world will be watching as Ecuador writes the next chapter in its history.